Here's the difficulty of each FNAF game. I'll be ranking each game out of 5 from easy to hard. Starting off with FNAF 1, this game really isn't that hard and the mechanics are pretty simple and easy to understand, although if you go into the game blindly, you could have a bit of a struggle. 2 out of 5. Now on to FNAF 2, this game introduced more mechanics and has a way larger character roster with different ways to deal with each of them. Even with tutorials, this game is pretty hard to master. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I would say 4 out of 5. Moving on to FNAF 3, this game is pretty easy besides the nightmare mode, which is a struggle. But as long as you use the audio lures right, the first 5 nights are a breeze. 1.5 out of 5. Now FNAF 4 is another story. This game is really hard because you have to turn your volume up super high so you can hear the breathing noises, and sometimes people don't turn the volume high enough, so they either just can't hear or can barely tell if an animatronic is outside the door or not. Also, you're legit getting jumped from 4 sides, which makes it way harder to focus. You basically need good reflexes to play this. 5 out of 5 tutorials are needed. Now FNAF World honestly can be super frustrating at times because let's just say it takes a bit to beat the game, and some bosses and areas are just super tedious to get through. 4 out of 5. Moving on to Sister Location, this game has some hard bits like Night 4, the Enter Boss Fight, the Breaker Room, and Custom Night, but besides that, the game isn't too hard. I'd say 3 out of 5. Now for Pizza Sim, it's pretty difficult to get the hang of the mechanics, and maybe this is just me, but it's definitely one of the more nerve-wracking games, and it's super RNG based. Night 6 is also pretty hard, 4 out of 5. But I'm not going to count UCN because this game can literally be as hard and as easy as you want. Moving on to the Help Wanted series, this basically just makes the game more hard and nerve-wracking because you're in VR, but I guess if you're playing flat screen, it doesn't really have that effect. Although a lot of the game modes are hard, 4.5 out of 5. Now for both of the Security Breach games, they really aren't that difficult, 2.5 out of 5. And ending off at Secret and Mimic, I would honestly say the same as Security Breach, 2.5 out of 5. But yeah.